2012 starts January 1.
So how important is it to have a good relationship with your navigator?
Look, I mean, you spend 15, 16 days with him in the car, so I mean, you've got to get along pretty well, otherwise it's going to be a hell of a long 2 weeks. But no, you know, we get along well. He's been with me now for 5 years, and you know, we both know what to do and, you know, what is expected of each other. So, you know, we are a good combination at the moment, and, you know, if it works, don't fix it, you know, try and keep it the same. You know, there's so many variable things in the Dakar that the more things you can keep the same, the better it is.
The new Toyota Hilux Dakar 2012 starts January 1.
It's the most difficult race in the world.
The Dakar Rally, exclusive to Supersport, brought to you by Toyota. Lead the way.
In today's 26 Minutes Dakar, we follow the ups and downs of a day one with Speed Energy Hummer. Mark Comer was the opening rider, and tension with his main rival. Problems already for Cyril Defray. A confusing beginning for the quad category. We piece together the news from scrutineering and day one. In Dakar World, we get the lowdown from David Costera and Etienne Levine on the top challenges and pleasures of this year's route to Peru. While in Dakar Legend, we learn about the beginnings of this largest adventure in the world. All the news, all the action, on this all-new 26 Minutes Dakar, Mar del Plata to Santa Rosa de la Pampa. Mar del Plata is the new home of the start of the rally, the largest seaside resort in Argentina, 400 kilometers south of Buenos Aires, and enjoying a chilled young vibe of summer sun. Despite being laid out in American blocks, the architecture is heavily influenced by European holiday homes. And it's no stranger to motorsport either. F1 world champion Rafael Fangio came to near here and won the 1949 Argentine Grand Prix on these very shores. But now it's rallying that takes centre stage. For the last 6 years, the motorbikes have been dominated by one team, two men. Riding the same KTM machines, the difference between Mark Comer and Cyril Defray's 6 wins is minute. The skill of the rider, the luck of the team, and a lot of stewards' decisions.
I think it's unfair.
For 2012, KTM have decided these rivals must play nice.
On espère que tout se passera sur la piste et pas en dehors. Creo que los dos hemos aprendido, hemos visto que este camino no nos lleva a ningún sitio y espero que sea así, ¿no? Esperemos ganar, ¿no? Pero creo que será una edición un poco distinta a las anteriores. Je pense qu'il y a pas mal de surprises qui peuvent être créées de la part des jeunes qui arrivent.
So the hope is a more cohesive unit in 2012. But will this dream become reality? For local man Francisco Lopez, 2011 had looked so good until the final stage. Safely in third, he lost total failure of his electrics and suspension and had to be towed home in front of his adoring Chilean fans. It meant Yamaha rider Helder Rodriguez, who was competing a frustrating ride, would end up taking the podium spot. But who will win the 2012 Dakar? Rodriguez, Lopez, Defray, or Comer? Of the other riders, Paulo Goncalves was sticking to speed range in 2012. The team improved to the Scavana 450 this year's assault. Portuguese rider will lead the team.
Em particular, prefiro as etapas com mais dureza, aquelas etapas longas de 500, 600 km, com areia e dunas, porque aí a pilotagem vem ao de cima, o estado físico do piloto também, e sinto-me preparado para essas condições.
After a troubled 2011 with Serco, where he completed 2 stages in first gear, David is pinning his hopes on Yamaha this year. He's taken the ride, vacated by Jordi Villadoms, who's headed back to a KTM ride with a brand new team, Bardone Ferrari. As the Italian manufacturer of tricycles, they have big wallets, bigger ambitions.
Ahora con la nueva reglamentación de motores, que es muy importante conservar la mecánica, tener un motor muy potente pues es bueno, ¿no? para hacer etapas buenas, pero también es peor, ¿no? si tenemos en cuenta la fiabilidad de la moto. Así que creo que no será un Dakar de atacar desde el principio como fue el año pasado, por ejemplo.
Taster over farmland and dunes, a perfect way to get into the Dakar rhythm. It was a very sad start to the 2012 Dakar. Argentinian rider Jorge Andres Boero was victim of a fall 2 kilometers before the end of the special and suffered a cardiac arrest. Immediately treated by the medical staff, the rider died en route to the hospital. The organisers sent their condolences. Before that tragic accident, the Top Guns were unleashed for the first special of the event, and it's a fine day for Chilean Francisco Lopez. He took the first blow for Aprilia, which was a great way to celebrate the new year, determined to fight for an overall victory.
Entonces nos fue un año muy bueno, comenzando por el Dakar acá el año pasado.
Tuvimos
la moto el último día. Hoy hemos ganado la especial. Recién comienza el Dakar. Creo que nunca pensaba que la podía ganar y bueno, siempre ganar es bueno. Sabemos que el Dakar recién comienza y que se viene una aventura de 2 semanas fuerte.
Mark Kommer had a very good start to his title defence. The 3-time winner only missed out by just a few seconds on the rally victory, put himself ideally placed for tomorrow's longer stage. Kommer's main rival through the sprint a lot easier. He knows just too well the race will not be won today. He enjoyed a clean ride, eventually finishing 13th. Down now, 2 guys last year.
J'ai pas été super agressif dans la spéciale. J'ai plutôt pris mon temps pour m'échauffer. Bon, il y a rien de grave, mais c'est vrai qu'à l'arrivée, j'ai vu que moi j'avais pris un petit peu mon temps pour m'échauffer et puis il y en a quelques-uns qui ont commencé d'entrer.
Best Argentinian last year, Javier Pizzolito enjoyed a great day at sea. The Honda rider managed to put his best performance ever on the Dakar, capturing 3rd spot. Much joy from local fans. Newcomer last year, Baja Fletcher's Quick Body shine for Dakar. He started his 2nd campaign in style, 4 spots for Honda. 2 weeks. So the top 5 then: Lopez, Colmar, Pizzolito, Cody, and Pierzonski. That's the way they'll start tomorrow's stage. An incredible situation in the quads occurred with a new rule preventing the use of prototype machines. 7 quads have been bought out, meaning some of the leading contenders have been authorised to start and awaiting a jury decision.
Une astuce en disant vous prenez le départ, vous êtes en catégorie 3, mais vous êtes dans aucun classement. Donc je peux aller faire une randonnée, donc voilà quoi. C'est un peu compliqué.
No such problems, however, for the local heroes. For the last 2 years, many brothers have made this race their own. This goes to 2010, his younger brother Alejandro triumphed last year. But what about the stage? It was a surprise in the results. Sergio Lapuenta took victory, his first ever win for Uruguay on the Dakar. Coming next, 2 Hummers stopped. How much time would they lose? A new Dakar, the same continent, but a different course for 2012. Instead of a loop stage, the race will go from the eastern coast of Argentina to the Pacific coast in Peru. Etienne Levine is excited about the challenge.
There really is a great will in all 3 countries to welcome us. It's shared by the authorities of the 3 nations, Argentina, Chile and Peru. And it promises a fantastic course.
The sporting director of the Dakar, David Castera, has his opinions on the possible key moments of the 2012 Dakar.
The most difficult stage will be the loop around Copiapo because of the unbelievable final dune portion.
La plus belle en paysage, ça sera San Juan Chilecito, l'Argentine, avec 300 km dans un paysage taillé dans la cheminée en terre. La plus surprenante, on dira Nazca
to Pisco, because we'll be going from the seaside to the dunes, back and forth. Quite surprising indeed. The spot this year, the Iquique Dune, now a real classic of the Dakar, with 3 kilometers of an unbelievable descent heading to the Pacific.
While on board, Levine and Castera had a better view of the Dakar bivouac, but couldn't quite see as far.
Peru will be the 27th country travelled through by the Dakar. It'll be the first time that we'll go to Lima, the capital. 4 very technical stages, very difficult, not that long, but really in the spirit of the Dakar, with sand, dunes, navigation, what we all love.
Dakar 2012 starts January